Welcome to Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. Subject Applied Thermal Engineering. Unit 1st Formation of Steam. This is the session 5 for 5th semester Diploma in Mechanical Engineering students. Today we are going to solve a simple problems based on the formation of steam. So this is the given problem. A sample of 1 kg of steam at a pressure of 15 bar exit in the following two conditions. The first condition is wet steam with dryness fraction 0.8. So when it is a wet steam, dryness fraction is 80%, that is 0.8. Superheated steam with a temperature of 215 degrees centigrade. So when it is superheated, the temperature reaches to 215 degrees centigrade. Then determine the following properties in each cases. That means when it is a wet steam and when it is a superheated steam. So determine the following means, and first you calculate enthalpy, then specific volume, entropy, external work, then internal energy. So also you take specific heat of superheat as 2.3 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Now neglect the volume of water. So here we are going to neglecting the volume of water, that is Vf is 0. Now let us note down the given values. So in the given problem there is a pressure value given 15 bar. So here is a 15 bar. Then dryness fraction 80% or 0.8. Here it is the dryness fraction is 0.8. And superheated temperature is, here it is 215 degrees centigrade is the superheated temperature. Then the Cp value, specific heat of superheat is 2.3 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. So these are the given values. Now from the steam table, note down the values of HF, HFG, VG and saturated temperature and entropy values when it is a water, when it is a evaporation, SFG. You note down the values from the steam table corresponding to a pressure of 15 bar. So these are the value you note down from the steam table. Now the first condition is for wet steam having the dryness fraction is 0.8. So under the first we have to go into calculate the enthalpy of wet steam. So there will be 5 conditions are given. 5 different properties you have to calculate. The first property under the wet steam, for enthalpy of wet steam we know the formula H is equal to HF plus X into HFG. So HF value from the steam table which is given 844.6. So this value from the steam table, X value dryness fraction 80% or 0.8, HFG value from the steam table. So here 1945.3 which is the HFG value you substitute. Now after calculating of this you will get the 2400.84 kilojoules per kg. So this is the value when the enthalpy of wet steam. Now the second one is specific volume. So here we know the formula for specific volume X into Vg. So which is the dryness fraction 0.8 and Vg is 0.13167. So this is the value from the steam table. You substitute here, then multiply with 0.8. You will get the 0.10533. So this is the specific volume of wet steam. Next you calculate the entropy of wet steam. So here the entropy of wet steam, we know the formula, the entropy S is equal to SF plus X into SFG. So here both the value SF and SFG from the steam table you note down 2.314 is the SF value and X value is 0.8 and SFG is 4.127. So these two value from the steam table. Now you calculate. So finally you will get the 5.6156 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. This is the entropy of wet steam. Now you calculate the external work. So external work during the wet steam, we know the formula. Work done is equal to 100 P x into Vg. So where P is the 15 bar and x is 0.8. Vg value from the steam table we know 0.1367. Now you multiply all these, you will get the 158.004 kilojoules per kg. So this is the external work done during the wet steam. Now finally, in the first condition, the final one is during the internal energy of wet steam. Internal energy when it is a wet steam, we know the formula U is equal to H minus W, where H is the enthalpy of wet steam, W is the work done during the wet steam. Then make the difference of these two, W minus make the difference of H minus W. H is 2400.84 is the enthalpy of wet steam minus work done. So here the work done during the wet steam, that is 158.004. So make the difference of these two, you will get the 2242.836 kilojoules per kg. So this is the internal energy of wet steam. So now the second condition. So what is the second condition? Second condition is for superheated steam with a temperature of 215 degrees centigrade. With a temperature of 215 degree centigrade. So here first you calculate the enthalpy of superheated. We know the formula. Enthalpy of superheated is HF plus HFG, or these two are nothing but Hg plus Cp, T of superheated minus T of saturated. So in this given problem, we know all the values. HF steam table we know, that is 844.6 plus HFG we know 1945.3 plus Cp is given 2.3. Then the saturated temperature and superheated temperature. So here the superheated temperature is 215 and saturated temperature from the steam table we know 198.3. So after calculating of this, you will get the 2828.31. So this is the enthalpy of superheated steam. So second one is specific volume. Specific volume. So here specific volume of superheated. The volume at superheat, we know the formula. This is the formula we know. Vg into T of superheated divided by T of saturated. So here we know the Vg value 0.13167 into T of superheated given in the problem 215, add 273, convert this into Kelvin divided by T of saturated from the steam table we know 198.3 plus add it, converting this into Kelvin. So after calculation of this, you will get the 0.1363. So this is the value for specific volume of superheated one. Now the third one is the entropy of superheated steam. We know the formula. So during the superheated entropy, we know the formula SF plus SFG, or sum of these two is SG plus 2.3 Cp into log into T of superheated divided by T of saturated. So this is equal to SF value from the steam table. We know 2.314 plus SFG from the steam table. We know 4.127 plus 2.3 Cp is given in the problem 2.3 into log T superheated is we know 215 plus 273 is the conversion divided by T of saturated 198.3 plus 273. So simple calculation, you calculate it. Now finally you will get the entropy of superheat is 6.5198, which is kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Now the next one is the external work done during the superheated steam. External work done during the superheated steam. We know this is the formula for calculating external work done is equal to 100 into P into V into superheated. That is superheated volume, specific heat at superheated volume. So which is the 100, pressure is 15. So which is already we are calculated specific volume at superheat in the previous one, that is 0.1363. So multiplying of this 3, you will get the 204.45 kilojoules per kg. Now finally you calculate internal energy when it is a superheated. We know the formula. So here the formula is H is equal to, that is enthalpy of superheat minus work done during the superheat. So here the difference of H minus W. So here enthalpy at superheat, the first one we are calculated this one 2828.31 minus this is the work done 204.45, make a difference from this, you will get the, so difference of this you will get the 2623.86 kilojoules per kg. So this is the value for the internal energy when it is a superheated. Now the next problem is the given problem, calculate the entropy of 2.5 kg. 2.5 kg, the mass of steam is 2.5 kg. So in the previous problem we are calculated per kg basis. So here the entropy is given 2.5 kg. Then if steam at a pressure of 10 bar, the pressure value is given when the steam is wet having dryness fraction is 0.8. So that is during the wet steam dryness fraction is given 80% or 0.8. And the second condition, so when it is a dry saturated, now third one is superheated to 280 degrees centigrade. So when it is superheated, the temperature is 280 degrees centigrade. Take Cp is equal to 2.1 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. So these are the values given in the problem. First note down the given values. So given values are, here the given values are pressure is given, dryness fraction given, mass. So here the mass is 2.5 and the superheated temperature is 280 degrees centigrade and Cp value is 2.1. So these are the given one. So here first you calculate when it is a wet steam, entropy at wet steam, you calculate, apply the formula, calculate wet steam, then whatever the value you are getting from that, you multiply with the 2.5. So whatever the value you are getting from the entropy of wet steam, that value into 2.5. So because it is the mass is 2.5 kg. So similarly entropy of dry saturated steam, first you calculate, then you multiply with the 2.5. So whatever values you are getting from the dry saturated one, that value into 2.5. Similarly superheated steam also. So now from the steam table note down the values. So from the steam table, pressure corresponding to a pressure of 10 bar, note down the SF value, SFG and saturated temperature. So these two are the entropy at water, entropy of evaporation and the saturated temperature. So these three values from the steam table corresponding to a pressure of 10 bar. So after that, now for the first condition, the first condition is for wet steam having dryness fraction is 0.8. So when it is the wet steam, we know the formula, entropy of wet steam is S is equal to SF plus X into SFG, where SF is from the steam table we know 2.139 plus X is 0.8 into SFG. SFG is from the steam table 4.445. So after calculation of this, you will get the 5.694. So this is the value when it is the dryness fraction is 0.8 and per kg basis we are calculated. So in the given problem, for 2.5 kg of steam you have to calculate. So you multiply with this. So whatever the value of you are getting from the entropy of wet steam, multiply with the 2.5. So that is 2.5 into 5.694, you will get the 14.235. So this, now the next one is you calculate. Okay, for dry saturated entropy, when it is a dry saturated, we know the formula S is equal to SF plus SFG. So here SFG from the steam table we know 2.139 plus SFG is 4.445. Adding these two, you will get the 6.583. 6.583. So this is per kg basis we are calculated. So for given in the mass of steam is 2.3, multiply with the 2.5 into 6.583. So you will get the 16.4595. 4595. So this is the value when it is a 2.5 kg of steam. Now finally, so for superheated steam, when it is a entropy of superheated steam, we know the formula. So this is equal to SF plus SFG 2.3 Cp into log into T of superheated divided by T of saturated. So here the values you know from the steam table. SF is 2.138, SFG is 4.445 plus 2.3 as usual, keep it. Then Cp is given in the problem 2.1. Then the T of superheated into the log. We know the superheated temperature given in the problem is 280. Convert this into Kelvin to add 273. Similarly, saturated temperature from the steam table we know 179.9 plus of 273 converted to Kelvin. Now calculation of this, finally you will get the 7.0017. So this is the entropy of when it is a superheated steam. So when you calculating, we are for the mass of 2.5 kg, multiplying of this, that is 2.5 into 7.0017. So finally you will get 17.5146 kilojoules per kg. So this is the value when it is a entropy of superheated steam. So now the last one is the given problem. The internal energy of 1 kg of steam at a pressure of 14 bar or 1.4 megapascal is 2420. So this is the internal energy which is given 2420 kilojoules. Calculate the dryness fraction of this steam. So here you calculate the X value, dryness fraction value not given. So that value you have to find out. So then also find the increase in internal energy. So increase in internal energy means there is a change in internal energy, that is U2 minus U1, or increasing means difference of both the U2 minus U1. So if this steam is superheated at constant pressure to a temperature of 295 degrees centigrade. Superheated temperature is 295 degrees centigrade. Take Cp of superheated steam as 2.3 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. So in this problem, the pressure is given, that is 14 bar, internal energy is given 2420, and superheated temperature is given, and Cp value is also given 2.3 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. So once if you know from the steam table corresponding to a pressure of 14 bar, note down the values. So here from the steam table we know the values of HF, HFG, VG and saturated temperature. So all the four values corresponding to a pressure of 14 bar you note down. Then you calculate the dryness fraction, that is the value of X. How to calculate the value of X? So using the wet steam, that is U is equal to H minus W. So U is nothing but 1 we are considering for wet steam, that is U1 minus H minus W. This is the formula where H is nothing but, we know the HF is nothing but H is equal to HF plus X into HFG, and work done during the wet steam we know 100 P into X into Vg. So this is the internal energy which is given in the problem 2420. Now you substitute HF and HFG. So here no need to we don't know the value of X. Keep it same X value, that is HF and HFG, only we are substituted. So here the pressure we know that is the pressure value is 14 and X is keep it same. Then Vg value from the steam table we know 0.14073. So here you calculate of this, you will get the after calculation of this. So after a simple calculation, addition and subtraction, so finally you will get the 1589.9, which is equal to X into 1760.678. Therefore, we want to calculate X, that is the drainage fraction. X is equal to, so 1589.9 divided by this value. So this is in the numerator, this goes to denominator, that is 1760.678. So this is the division of this, you will get the 0.90 or X is equal to 90% or 0.9. So this is the dryness fraction is 0.9. Now next one is how to calculate internal energy during the superheated steam. Internal energy during the superheated steam. So here we know the when it is superheated, now we are considering is U2. Internal energy of superheated U2 is equal to H of superheated minus W, that is the work done when it is a superheated. That is H superheated is nothing but enthalpy of superheated minus work done during the superheated one. So here the formula we know. So H of superheated is equal to HF plus HFG plus Cp into T of superheated minus T of saturated. So this is the formula for enthalpy of superheated one minus work done during the superheated, that is 100 P into V of superheated one. So after calculation of this you will get the, so you substitute all the values except V of superheated is not calculated. So how to calculate V of superheated means, so here V of superheated is nothing but we know the formula. V of superheated is equal to we know the formula, that is V of superheated is equal to Vg into T of superheated divided by T of saturated. Here we know the all the values. Vg value is 0.14073 from the steam table, corresponding to a pressure of 14 bar. Then T of superheated is given to 95 plus 273 divided by T of saturated value from the steam table we know 195 plus 273. So after calculation of this, the volume of superheated you will get the 0.1708. So this value we are going to substituting here. So that is V of superheated is this value 0.1708. So after calculation of this you will get the internal energy during the superheated is 2778.68. So this is the enthalpy of superheated steam. So in this problem you have to calculate increase in internal energy. So increase in internal energy is the difference of U2 minus U1, or drop in internal energy or increase in internal energy. This is equal to U2 minus U1. We know the values of U2 is 2778.68 minus U1 value given in the problem 2420. So difference of this you will get the 358.68 kilojoules per kg. So this is the increase in internal energy. Thank you for watching this video.